Finance Committee meeting to order. Everybody have a chance to take a look at the minutes.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and second to approve. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. Let's see, claims in the amount of $2,070,142.24.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and second to approve. Any discussion?
I just want to know what the larger amounts are for TID 1, TID 2, or 5 and 6.
Yes, Councilmember Morset, those are our pay-go payments due to the developers, I believe the first of the month. So those will be made every year to those developers based on their development agreement.
Good?
Yep,
Okay. Anybody else?
thank you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. Discussion and possible action to approve an agreement between the Hudson Police Department and the St. Croix County Sheriff's Office to provide officers for the emergency response team.
Good evening. So the Sheriff's Office has recently reached out to municipalities asking for assistance in adding members to their team. The ERU team is similar to what more people might understand as a SWAT team. So used in very volatile and violent, potentially violent situations. With the advances in technology that we've seen, the membership or the positions on these types of specialty teams have become very technical and require more people. So the Sheriff's Office itself, with their current staff, doesn't really have enough people to staff the team by themselves any longer, so they've opened it up to municipalities, looking for assistance to add team members from those municipalities.
So are all of the other municipalities providing some personnel as well?
They all have the opportunity to.
Okay, so you haven't.
I don't
They're
know.
It's all in process.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this equipment, do we already have some of this equipment, or is this?
Some of the equipment, we will have to purchase some of the equipment, though.
And do you have 3 people in mind that are willing to serve?
I probably have 6 or 7 people
Okay.
that would be interested in trying out for the team, yeah. And that's another thing I'd mention, just as a secondary note, that it is an opportunity that, if granted for our department, would really assist us in recruitment and retention efforts as well. It's just another specialty assignment that someone can participate in that is another opportunity for them in their career.
Move to approve.
I'll second, but one other question. Under section 21, under the liability indemnify, will it at some point increase insurance if something were to happen? Do we know?
You're saying, will this increase our insurance? It should not, but I can confirm that, but it should
The question
not.
was if something were to happen, if we had, let's say we had to pay out.
Yeah.
No. The other municipalities have the same
Okay.
types of teams out there. It should not increase.
In other words, we wouldn't have to have a different type of insurance.
No.
To cover our whole department because we have a few employees participating.
No.
I don't anticipate that.
We already have that kind of liability coverage with what they're doing now.
Well, and I had a question, and I have had a chance, thank you, Chief Willems, for spending time answering a few questions with me today by phone, but one of the issues I did want to bring up is I know that these officers will be trained at sort of crisis intervention, hopefully de-escalation, negotiations, things like that will hopefully enhance our department, and I just wanted to emphasize that I think that's a really important part that we continue to do as a department. I know you've had training for all your officers in those skills, and that's really important to learn how to de-escalate. I want the maximum safety for our officers when they're involved in these sort of situations, but we also want that maximum protection for the public so that they're making those wise decisions. And from our discussion that we had, you indicated to me that you just thought that the training that they got would really enhance their skills individually, and that also will benefit our local residents here just by interactions
Right, that's
within the
correct.
city.
Yep.
that's an enhancement. It's not just weapons training, time on the gun range, things like that, but also other sort of soft skills that come with it
Yes.
that will hopefully improve our department. And I found it interesting that, again, I know you have had success attracting officers who are interested in advancing in their career, and I hear what you're saying, that this is a piece that gives people that potential to move in that direction if they would like to get new skills and serve the community in different ways. So I understand also that you mentioned that the officers they'll have sort of platoons or hopefully teams that will take turns being on call, and when they're on call, they do that on their own time. Is that correct? They're not on the clock for the city of Hudson when they're on call for, let's say, a
That's correct.
weekend.
There's no on-call pay to be on call.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then if they go out and are on a call that the incident commander has initiated, then they are on the clock, and the Hudson PD pays their wage. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right, thank you. I'm in favor. I think it's a good move forward.
Who pays for all the equipment?
We do. And then it's ours. So even if we cycle a officer out for another officer, we retain that equipment.
Okay.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved.
Thank you.
Thanks, chief. I don't have anything. Anybody?
Can we have an update on IT services? I know it's probably,
Yeah, I'll have that on December 2nd. They just gave it to me today,
Great.
an update, and the plan is to bring them to finance, and they'll report on their updates as well.
Thank
So
you.
we'll have them at the December 2nd Finance Committee meeting. Shouldn't take long, but it's definitely what you wanted, and I just saw the report today, and I'm going through it myself right now, so.
great.
Perfect.
Anybody else?
Move to adjourn.
Second?
Motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. We stand adjourned. Thanks, everybody.